all the women you could see, Ciara's a good thing. Like, look at Ciara, she's got all the money and look what she's done. She still had to bow down and do what she did, as you said, celibate and stuff like that for a man.
What a man will allow for his woman is reflective.
Well, can I kind of elaborate a little bit further on it?
Yeah, why not?
We can kind of talk about it a little bit more. So, I mean, guys, you might have seen, unless you've been living under a rock, in the last couple of weeks, I think Ciara's infamous Oscar dress. Anyone?
Oh no.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I see
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
It's
crickets.
He's not gonna cap. We never see that still.
No? Okay, so she rocked at the the Oscar Awards, just practically wearing nothing but shy off her a fishnet kind of. So she was practically naked, just wearing a thong.
So all the good goods was just out there.
All her goodies were out, exactly. And along with her, obviously, all her accessories, she also had her accessory, her husband. I'm only using that. That was a quote that was taken from an article, not my words.
Okay. So her husband actually bore out like that. Man.
Well, accompanied her. So when we go back to the title of, obviously, what a man would allow for his woman and what does that say about you? So I think they obviously received a lot of backlash or different opinions. Some people were saying leave Ciara alone, while some people were actually saying, it's uncouth for a Christian wife to be carrying herself in that way, and a mother as well.
If she's supposed to be Christian, then whoa, nah, you can't be doing that still.
There's no modesty, is there?
Yeah, you got to, as a woman, we know society. Let's not play games now. We know as a standard as a woman, as a man, we got standards. So as a woman,
that's like
if she was single, yeah, maybe we could.
Right.
That's like,
and even then, you should really be holding yourself to a certain class as a woman to attract the kind of man you want. If you're gonna go out like that, you know what kind of guys you're gonna attract. If I just as a police officer, I'm not gonna be surprised if people come up to me and go,
"Excuse me, officer."
But I'm not an officer. I'm looking at them like,
whatever gave you that idea?
Do you see where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
So you dress how you want people to perceive. Let's not play games. So, nah, I don't think that's appropriate.
Yeah.
I don't think that's appropriate.
I mean, but what I did find particularly interesting is also how the men responded to Russell Wilson. Just from her obviously coming out like that, it almost kind of upstaged him. It almost made it. Well, I mean, a lot of the things where you hear the word simp commonly associated with his name and stuff. Yeah. So I kind of wanted to fan that out to you guys in terms of like, if you met a woman, how would you feel about your woman's attire? What does that mean and everything else? I know you touched on that a bit.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, even before I think it was Oscars.
Yeah,
even before the Oscars, the fact that I can't remember his name, even the fact that he got with her, people are already calling him a simp.
Exactly.
Because she's a single mother, and there's a whole lot surrounding her as to why people say, why is he going with her? So it doesn't surprise me that she basically wears the trousers in the house. It doesn't surprise me that it doesn't surprise me that he allowed her to walk out the house practically naked, and it says a lot about him.
Is Ciara? Sorry, I'm just gonna think on the spot.
No, go.
Is that Future's?
Yeah.
Oh, mother of his child.
Okay.
Yes.
I know who he is now.
Yes.
I know who he is now. He's
connecting
He
now.
basically it's connecting the dots now. I'm not really into the its and bits, but I remember a story where she's the baby mother of Future, and that guy just took her out because Future dumped her or something like that. I was just thinking, how does she move on so quickly? That was a big thought for me.
But I think what happened was, and this is the interesting thing, and I often hear this a lot, where us women, we tend to do this kind of classic bait and switch. So if we want, if I want you, Ty, for example, I'm going to, conduct myself in a certain way. I'm going to do certain things in order to capture you. Once you put a ring on my finger, a couple of years down the line, and I'll go right back to the streets and, that sort of behaviour. So
you heard it first.
Exactly. So for Ciara, I think before her and Russell, they actually were celibate. And they dated. I think, they were celibate and then
you know what?
got married.
I think, you know what? That's good, because then it's an intellectual thing. But why didn't she do that with Future? So what? Is she just changing because she trying to change up the thing? What's she doing? Like, because she never did it with Future. Why is she doing it with him? I don't.
This is the thing, and I've seen this kind of mind frame with a lot of women, especially when women used to come on Kevin Samuel's show. They used to be like, baby mums, come on it, and they'd be like, he would be like, you gave a man the most important thing or the most valuable thing to a man that didn't want to commit to you. You gave up the goods, to this man within a few weeks.
Succulent,
Biggest thing you could do as a woman.
And then a man you actually admire and respect, you make him wait.
Right.
Which makes no sense.
Right. I just thought that was kind of interesting. I was going to ask you guys, like, is that something you would do? You know, date a single mother and actually wait to marriage to actually consummate that, although you know she's not a virgin.
I've dated a lot of single mothers, and I've got one myself because I'm a baby father. But yeah, she couldn't switch up the thing. She should have treated him just like Future. You can't do that. You know what I mean?
But she should have treated him like Future. But don't you think that a Future and a Russell Wilson are two opposites kind of archetypes?
Yeah.
They represent they represent two different types of men. You know.
Hell
What's your
yeah.
thought, Lims?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Hell yeah. Go on.
I want to hear you.
Explain. 9.5.
9.5.
Kilo
Like I
behind
said,
it.
yeah. Wait, two different people, fam.
Emotional
Damage. No, you can't compare it, fam.
Yeah.
What's my man's name again?
Russell Wilson.
Russell. I start hearing Russell.
And
Man.
the other one's Future. If you've forgotten Mr.
I know
9.5.
Future.
Because you think
Yeah,
highly of
Future.
yourself, so I'm not
No,
surprised if you've
no.
forgotten the names.
Future, obviously, man, know Future, fam. Like, man, grew up to listening to Future's music, you know. But like, Russell, start hearing, fam. Come on, man. Russell, get out of here, man. Come move, man. Call for man. Hey.
Yeah, but
That's
it's typical what women do though. They go out with the hood rat first, and then now they want to switch up when the hood rat, you know what I mean, don't work out, and then now they want to go for a classy guy. But for him, as a man, he should have looked at where she's coming from. Me, I'm big on pass. Like when I meet a girl, I'm like, did you have a mother? Did you have a mother and father? That shows you a lot about a girl. Once I hear single mom, I'm a man, innit? You know what time it is. You know what I mean? I've been out here in the streets for years. Once men know, innit, like what's going on. So when you say you just had a single mom, like, ching, the game is, do you know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna front. People can see me. I'm still gonna do it. I'm gonna say it, and I'm still gonna do it. So it's one of them.
Yeah, talk the truth.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the thing with people. They don't want to talk the real. This is the real. Do you know what I mean? First question I ask, hi, what's your name? Boom, boom, boom. We get into a deep conversation because I'm not going to deal with an earhead. I'm going to deal with someone that I can hold a conversation with. There's no point continuing this whole line of thing if I can't just chat to you. So once I hear single parent, then I kind of gather what you're about, really. And she does a classic.
Yeah, but I hear that she does a classic.
Yeah,
you know,
talking about the
snatch and
switcheroo.
grab.
Yeah, scratch and grab. Yeah,
The classic snatch.
because
and
Future
grab.
was hot at the time, so she was.
But can I ask you guys a question though?
Go on.
Can you blame her for her snatch and grab?
No.
No.
No,
You don't know who Ciara is?
Of course I know who Ciara is.
That's a win for her. Do you know what I mean? Like
This
you were
is it.
saying,
That's a win.
women
That's a
go
win.
through. Women will go
But
through
it's
the
not
bad
going to be a
guys.
window because
Why wouldn't it
Actually,
be?
then again,
because you know what it is. You know what it is.
He's gonna go. Yeah.
You know what it is? What I see a lot, right, is women that are in, you know, women that come from position of trauma, right? When they're in certain successful positions, they question themselves a lot. How did I get here? You understand? Am I worthy of being here? Even though they'll flaunt it and act the most, they're still questioning it because they know that this is a high profile guy. She literally can be replaced by less than the snap of a finger, by half a snap, by just putting the finger like this.
She was getting replaced while she was there. You know, she was watching her
understand where I'm
replaced.
coming from?
But then, I mean, isn't that like we've got to look at her pool, innit? Because that's the same that rings true even just to the standard average girl, isn't it?
Yeah.
But if you look at her dating history and the guys that she's kind of been with, she's been with 50 Cent, she's been with an NBA player, Amari Stoudemire, she's been with
done the rounds.
Bow
She
Wow.
done the rounds.
Right. So if you think about these are all kind of known profile individuals, aren't they? So in a way, I think Russell Wilson is just
It's just another one on the notch. That's basically what it is. She just said, you know what? Rather than go that notch, let me go another notch.
and secure the bag. And secure the bag, basically.
But what's funny about that? Because I was thinking,
Go on.
you sure?
So no. Actually, I'll let you finish.
So what I was thinking about that, as he was talking, I thought he was going to do another one. This is a classic, oh, I'm high now. I've got, like, women, when they get money, it's different from when men get money.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
She's doing a classic, oh, I got money, but all the women you could see, Ciara's a good thing. Like, look at Ciara, she's got all the money and look what she's done. She still had to bow down and do what she did, as you said, celibate and stuff like that for a man.
No.
She's not. I think the celibacy was her idea. or was it his? Because he
Must
was
be hers.
the thing was he was Christian before she was, isn't it?
I reckon we don't know, obviously, but I would assume it would be his, just because of his image. He's the one
His
who's coming in
background,
as the clean cut, wholesome sort of guy.
Yes,
So
yes.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so he tried to go with this thing of born again virgin because you know that she's a baby mum and you want to do the celibacy. Like, what was the point of that? It makes no sense.
Okay.
And the thing is, I say it's a win because she's won. Now she's got a man that's. We know that when it comes to high value, there's a certain criteria. He might fit one or two criteria, especially status, finance, and so forth like that.
Oh no, he's definitely
Yeah,
high
so-
value. Like, let's not
yeah,
even
so
front.
he's-
like,
Yeah, he's up there. He's up there.
He's up there. Like, if
Yeah, but we have
anything,
to
if
talk
you
about
look at
character also, because character comes in when it comes to high value men. You have to have a certain character.
I would probably say he has that too. If you think of in terms of the fact that, because we don't know him personally, these are celebrities, I guess. But if
Yeah.
we're going to look at it based on the image itself, him
Yeah.
being a Christian, like recently, before she did obviously went to the Oscars wearing barely nothing,
Yeah.
they went to the prison there to actually, you know, pray and everything else with the inmates. So if you think about it, his image has been quite wholesome.
he's at the top because when I looked at him, you know, there's no cloud around his name, so that's how you know his image is up there. Because
Yeah.
when you say his name, you're like,
Who?
okay,
You don't think of
you know what I mean?
anything
You don't think of
associated
nothing
with
it's
him
just
in
like
that way. Yeah.
Future, now you know your flashes are going back.
Exactly.
Drugs, women, you know what I mean? So his
But
name is clean.
The reason why I kind of weren't too sure whether I should call him high class or not, when I said that personality and character comes into play, I would view a high value man as somebody that is not a simp. Somebody that wouldn't go for a baby mother. If he wants to build an empire, if he wants to build a family for himself, majority of high value men don't go for baby moms.
Definitely.
That's why I was kind of saying he's
Okay.
got certain bullet points that hits
depends.
I get you now.
the mark
I
of
get
a
you.
high value man. Do you know what I mean?
Coming with baby mothers.
What
as
is
well,
it?
like, they-
What
there's
does
a
it
lot.
depends on, Limzo? What does it
Well,
depend on?
depends, yeah, you was gonna say something. Go.
What does it depend on?
See how he was drawing me out, yeah.
No, because you're saying something. We didn't want to just cut you off. Like,
No, I said that there's some. It depends, innit? There's some man that could be wealthy and that, and they may be like baby moms, innit? Maybe it's their preference, innit?
You know what?
Yo.
Fire!
Right?
no,
Yeah,
what
he
I'm
said
saying-
fire.
Fire!
Yeah, I let the heat off you.
Listen.
if you've done it, you know what.
The
comes with
only
baby mothers.
how-
It's a lot. It's
the
a lot.
only
It
how-
comes with a lot of hassle, I get it.
It's a lot.
Listen, the
Baby
only
fathers, woo.
the
Some
only
man might just like that kind of shit. Like, they just want a baby mom, innit? I guess.
No, but I'm just saying it comes with a lot. If
It
you've
comes
done
with a
it,
lot of yeah.
think about it. I've been in situations where not doors coming off, and it's I come from that era where you know what I mean. It was on. So the man's looking at me, and I'm like, yo, and she's looking at me like, oh, right. It's an on and off thing.
Yeah,
baby
yeah,
mothers
yeah.
and baby fathers.
Yeah,
so that's when
yeah,
we deal with
yeah.
baby mother. You got to know.
You have to know.
You
have to
know
set
when
your
you're thinking
boundaries,
that
innit?
because you can.
So what?
Yeah.
So what? Let me ask you guys a question then. All right. So what is acceptable then? Like, because Russell Wilson, whatever the hell his name is, right? Because I don't really follow the thing like that. You understand?
yeah.
But obviously that thing went viral and popped up all over, so you can't really
miss
not
it, you
really
can't miss
know.
He's
it,
done
yeah.
his research though,
Right.
because he saw the baby father, the last baby father's Future. So you know Future ain't knocking at your door. Future's too busy doing what he's doing.
Future's
so he's
got
safe
money.
to do his
Well, you
thing.
see, now that you say that, let me ask you this,
Go on.
right? So what's acceptable then? Because Russell Wilson is, high profile. As Ty said, he wouldn't call him a high value character,
Yeah, because that
right?
move is
But we'll say it's high profile.
that move.
Yeah.
You understand where I'm
He
coming
could have
from,
had anyone.
right?
And, yeah.
So Russell Wilson with kids and Ciara with kids,
Okay.
and he's high profile. You can say he's got a lot to lose, whatever the case is, right?
Did he have kids
So
though?
would you say that makes sense, or would you say, like, for instance, Russell Wilson, getting together with a flipping like single mom or like not
she's a single mom.
I meant like a chick without no kids and that. Obviously, that would make more sense.
It
Yeah.
would. It would for him.
Basically, the point I'm trying to make: Russell Wilson, he's got kids, right?
No,
No.
well, Ciara.
Huh?
Yeah, he
exactly.
didn't come with.
What,
come with
he's got
any-
no kids whatsoever.
Well, he has no kids at
No,
all.
that's what I'm saying. That's where he. That's
what
where
I'm
he.
saying.
This is why. This is why a lot of men don't
Respect him.
typically
Exactly.
respect him, and you often hear
Hold on,
the
hold on.
word.
Hey, bro,
Yeah,
get,
yeah, put that, yeah, emotional,
get that
yeah,
camera
put
back
that
on
in.
me. Get that fucking camera back on me.
I tell you,
Get that motherfucking camera back on me, brother. Hold on.
Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking.
Bruh, I'm here. Hold up, let me put my glasses down
Like, he
because this
woke
is
up in the morning
termination.
with no kids.
One sec.
And did it to himself.
Hold up. Are you trying to tell me Russell Wilson has no kids? And I'm here trying to play devil's advocate, thinking, because as I said, I don't follow these people.
Yeah.
You understand?
I don't even know who he is before.
Like,
Ciara.
are you trying to? This man of however old he is, because I know he's quite old. Bro.
He's young.
How young is young?
He's younger
No,
than
he's
Ciara.
about your age. No, is he? I'm sure he's about probably around your
She done the
age.
toy boy thing. I swear she done the toy boy thing.
How old is he?
He must be younger than her for her to grab him.
Hold
like
up, how old is Ciara, blood?
No, Ciara's 37.
My man.
Oh.
We need a fact checker
we know
around
who
here,
my
man.
man
Someone
is.
that can just fact check real quick so we can just get the
Hey,
facts.
fact check quickly.
Hey, fact check.
Hold up, are you trying
Russell
to tell me?
Wilson.
Are you trying to honestly tell me this guy has no kids?
He
Other
don't
than
sound
the
like a
ones he
person
has
that
with
has kids.
Ciara. I
I'll
think
be
he has
honest.
2 children with Ciara.
He has 2 children with Ciara. How much children has Ciara got already?
One previously with Future.
And she's got another one, innit? I swear she's got another one somewhere.
No, so she's got 3 children together. 1 previously with Future and 2 with Russell Wilson.
Oh, what? He's got bullets in the chamber.
Nah, that's moving.
Hey.
Huh?
37.
Russell
I told
Wilson's
you, yeah.
37. That's moving
And
mad,
how old is
though.
Ciara?
Oh, look, are you telling me, like, as a man,
Age comes into factor as well. When it comes to women, age comes to factor.
fire for the age.
Age is everything.
Listen, no. Hear me what I'm
Age is
saying.
everything when
Hear
it
me
comes to
what I'm
dating.
Age is
saying.
everything.
Hear me
Why?
what I'm saying. If you're a man that's built your value and to a high level, there's no possible way, right? You don't have any children. There's no possible way you should have gotten
Exactly.
with a woman with any children
Yeah,
whatsoever.
it don't makes no sense at all.
Regardless if she's high profile, been with Future, been with 50 Cent, maybe he's the names of notoriety that has captured man and said, you know what?
He's been watching her videos from young, innit?
Something.
Yeah, something like that.
Because it doesn't make any sense for you to build your value as a man and then subject yourself to this.
Ty said.
Because just imagine you're married to this woman and you was to your heart was to just give up and everything.
Yeah, gone.
Uh,
And next kid just living.
Listen,
bad,
bro, hit
Yo,
these
hit
buttons
the
up there,
buttons,
fam.
man. Yo.
It's crazy.
Don't
Hit
shoot.
these buttons.
Emotional
The other one
damage.
up above. No, the one before. Yes, that
I
one.
couldn't make this shit up. I couldn't make this shit up if I tried. I'm sad.
I'm telling you, I am sad. I lack the talent to make this shit up because if I did, I would have already been viral.